Hello there. Merry meet, my lovelies. Alright, so I finished NaNoWriMo yesterday. So I went for a swim and I'm in workout gear. So my makeup is a mess. Okay, I'm not big on exercise, I'm not gonna lie. Most people have to drag me to do that sort of thing. But today, I was the one dragging other people to do it. And the reason for that was because I was furious. I was so mad. I am a super chill person. I don't normally get mad. I don't normally worry a little bit of worry, a little bit of anxiety, get worried about things not going the way you want them to go, that sort of stuff. I get worried about the state of affairs of the world and wish I could change it for the better and all of that. So I went to a meeting today. I've had meetings all week with all sorts of people to try and get the arts in a better place in Logan. You know this. I've been talking about it all week. I found out today, this was the maybe fifth person to confirm this. And that's why it makes it so. If it's just one person, it's like, that's your opinion, valid, that's fine, but maybe not truth. Two people say it, it's like, okay, a little bit of a theme, that's fine. Three people, all right, maybe this is a bit of a trend. 4 and 5 people, you're like, oh, okay. Anecdotal evidence is starting to get a bit strong. I was furious because I found out that the federal government is trying to encourage schools to push teenagers and push children into health because of the aging population. That's fine. Okay, that's okay. We need more health practitioners. We need people that are going to care for the elderly, and I'm not saying at all that they shouldn't do that. They shouldn't discourage kids from going into it, and they should encourage them to go into it, because those are beautiful goals in life. I am a healthcare practitioner. I understand this. All right. People need health. That's one of the best assets that any human being on the planet can have. What I am mad about, though, is the fact that they are stripping the arts from schools. They are actively discouraging kids from going into visual arts, music, dance, and drama. Now, there will be exceptions to this rule. There will be exceptions, and there will be people that say, oh, but my school has an amazing arts program. That's the exception. You are exceptional. Enjoy that. And unfortunately, this is a consumer issue. Kids aren't asking for arts in schools. They aren't pursuing these classes. Now that bothered me. That bothered me a lot. And that made me really upset. When I spoke to a librarian, though, they explained that the library teacher role, not a useless role in school by any means, is also being phased out. The library had shrunk exponentially, and there wasn't a digital replacement for this. They'd just taken the books away. So that was enough to get real salty, real grr. And then on top of that, they're trying to remove ancient history from schools. And again, it's the same thing. Kids aren't choosing that subject. If they aren't choosing ancient history, if they aren't choosing music, if they aren't choosing classes that will lead them to creative writing, if they aren't choosing drama and dance, the school doesn't need to keep them on. So they're not. They're taking them away. And then they put the funding into classes the kids do want. But The reason for this is because of government-focused funding. Like I said before, the healthcare industry needs a lot of people in it. That's fine. But one of the first things a fascist government does is strip away the arts. One of the other side things that they do is strip away history. The less that people can look at the past, the less that people can keep a government and the powerful accountable, the less that they can point out patterns, the faster we lead to extremism in our governments. We already have a lack of support for the artists. We have so little that they can grow from. And we rely on art as a species. We rely on the stories and the fables that we're raised with. We rely on the stories of hope, the stories of overcoming difficulties. We rely on the stories of love and compassion and care to develop our view of the world. This is a natural human, this has been going on since caveman times. Stories teach us lessons without us having to relearn them over and over again. If you take away history, we have to relearn that lesson. Emphasize to your children the importance of taking ancient history. Not only is there plenty of sex and drama and, there's plenty of violence and there's intrigue and there's mythology and magic and there's so much in ancient history. It was my favorite class in all of my schooling. But there's also lessons. There's lessons of what the family unit used to look like. There's lessons of acceptance. There's lessons of power, of rebellion. There's lessons where we can see the past effects of our actions without having suffered them. Please, for the sake of our futures, we need to look at the past. And for the sake of our souls, we need to take up the arts. This has gone on for way too long. So I'm going to stop the video here. This is an important message. And I hope that you share it so that all of the students know what is at jeopardy. Merry meet, merry part, merry meet again.